So first of all, I would like to thank Kostas for inviting me for the second edition. I'm very happy and to see some familiar faces and friends from the gas industry, which is very good. I don't have any slides. I'm here to share with you some thoughts on our gas industry. I was in April in the Gastech big event in Tokyo, and some relevant arguments were put forward for us and how to move forward for us as gas people. A few things that I want to share is that, first of all, gas companies have to convince the outside world, investors, decision makers, for me, in two areas. First of all, they have to be convincing themselves that they are doing everything possible to reduce their environmental footprint. Otherwise, we are always seen as the bad fossil fuel industry, and we need to see and to show and to raise our voice individually and collectively that everything is done in our industry to reduce the CO2 emission. I was recently, just to give you an example, but it's very relevant, I was with some people from L'Oréal, the big worldwide cosmetic companies, and they signed an agreement with Suez for the coming 3 years because they want to reduce by 60% their CO2 emission, 20% their weight, and 20% their water consumption. It's a cosmetic worldwide, but it really shows that the gas industry has to make the publicity of what they are doing in their operations. The second thing I want to share with you is the reduction of costs. I was very happy to hear in the last panel session that somebody stressed from Norwegian all the effort that has been made in Norwegian, and especially Statoil, to reduce by 30% their cost, and it's really effective, and we start seeing the result. Everything has to be done to reduce the cost, I would say, at all levels. The cost of all chain must be cut whenever possible. Innovative solutions must be implemented to reduce costs. Getting the competitive scoping of project right design of a project, the right level of quality, the right level of efficiency, innovative technologies to reduce costs and improve reliability, productivity, and profitability. This has to be done at all levels. And I would say as well to increase cooperation between suppliers, customers, to be more open to sharing risk in all the chain, to come to a win-win situation. And I think a huge effort has to be done to work closer with customers to convince them to choose gas. Regarding the technologies, few things I want to say to you, but you all know that, just to stress the importance of transportation. Gas, especially here in the region with the Mediterranean area, for me this is a wonderful sea, and for me it could be the cleanest sea in the world. You have gas, you have the infrastructure, you have the operators, you have the competencies. It means that all the maritime transportation should switch to gas in this area. That should be an example for all the world here. So this is that I want to say that in Greece, because you are a major player in this sector. I want to say that gas has to be part of the solution, and is to be lead to a collective agreement that gas can clean the air through transportation, to biogas, to all this innovative technology that has to be put forward by whole companies themselves and collectively. And the last thing that is very important is, if we want to convince our decision makers, our new governments that are coming in Europe, and as the French, I know that we have a new government completely turned to renewables as the Minister of Energy. And if we want to convince them that the gas industry is a very good asset, we need to publicize, in a way, what we are doing. What we are doing in cost reduction, what we are doing to reduce the environmental footprint, to reduce, or to be seen for the people as a future industry, future sector. And this is something that our experts, governmental experts, decision makers, parliaments people needs really to understand. And it's our job to do it individually and collectively. So that's what I wanted to share with you. I thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you.